Hello, everybody, welcome back to another episode of Book Reading. And the book which we have is The New Rules for Men by Esquire. And in this episode, we are going to read the chapter 3, which is food. And also, we have done 7 episodes of this book where we have covered the previous chapters like chapter number 1, chapter number 2, and also chapter number 3. लेकिन हम लोगों ने chapter 3 का मतलब सारा का सारा रूल्स कवर नहीं किया है. सो वी विल ट्राई कि इस वीडियो में हम लोग चैप्टर 3 को पूरा ख़त्म कर दें. सो यस, चलो अभी ज़्यादा टाइम वेस्ट ना करते हुए वीडियो को शुरू करते हैं. अगर आप लोगों को प्रीवियस सारे एपिसोड्स देखने हैं तो प्लेलिस्ट से आप लोग जाके देख सकते हो. बाकी अगर आपको इस बुक का पीडीएफ चाहिए तो आप लोग इनके अकाउंट से जाके डाउनलोड कर सकते हो, ऑफिशियल ए इन्फिनिटी, और यहाँ से आप लोगों को इस बुक का पीडीएफ डाउनलोड लिंक मिल जाएगा. सो यस, नाउ लेट्स स्टार्ट द वीडियो. आप लोग अपनी पीठ को सीधी करके बैठ जाएं. एंड ऑल्सो कहीं पे भी मैं स्टक या फिर फंबल करूँ तो मुझे माफ़ करना. सो यस, नाउ लेट्स स्टार्ट द वीडियो. एंड या जैसे कि आप लोगों को पता है, अगर आप लोगों ने प्रीवियस एपिसोड देखा होगा तो हम लोगों ने 200 रूल्स को कवर कर रखा है. सो इस वीडियो में हम लोग 201 से शुरू करेंगे. सो हियर इज़ द रूल नंबर 201. So yes, now let's start the video. So rule number 201 says keep your chocolate dark. Simple explanation: dark chocolate generally has richer flavor and less sugar than milk chocolate. Okay, example: use 70% dark chocolate for baking or desserts. Key takeaway: choose quality dark chocolate for better flavor. Now rule number 202: you can always fool them with butter. Simple explanation: butter adds richness, okay, aroma and smooth texture to many dishes. Example: finish vegetables or stick with a small amount of butter before serving. Key takeaway: butter enhances the flavor. Now rule number 203: let someone else bring dessert. Simple explanation: when hosting, simplify your workload by sharing responsibilities. Example: prepare the main course and ask a guest to bring dessert. Key takeaway: don't try to do everything yourself. ये पता नहीं, ये ज़रा रूल मेरे को अजीब सा लगा, बट या it's okay. Let's proceed to rule number 204, which says done is solely solipsism. Okay, metaphysical construct. Metaphysical construct. I am sorry भाई, मैं stuck हो रहा हूँ, मैं fumble कर रहा हूँ. I'm really very sorry. Okay, simple explanation: perfect cooking is subjective. Different people prefer different level of doneness. Example: one person likes stick medium rare, another prefers well done. Key takeaway: cooking according to preference, not perfection. Okay, now rule number 205, which says use a thermometer. Simple explanation: a food thermometer is the most reliable way to know whether the food is safely cooked. Example: check the internal temperature of chicken instead of guessing. Key takeaway: measure, don't guess. Rule number 206 to 208: what expiration label usually mean. Simple explanation: food labels such as best before, use by and sell by have different meanings. Some relates to quality while other relate to safety. Learn what each label means instead of throwing food away automatically. Example: dry pasta may still be perfectly good after it's before best best before date is stored properly. Key takeaway: understand food labels before wasting food. Okay, now rule number 209: the red delicious, always red, rarely delicious. Simple explanation: This is a humorous joke suggesting that red delicious apple looks attractive but often lack flavor compared to many other apples varieties. Example, for eating fresh, many people prefer apples like Honey Crisp, Fuji or Gala, whatever. Key takeaway, choose fruit for taste, not just appearance. Things every man needs to know about the uh, eating in public. Oh, things every man needs to know about ईटिंग इन पब्लिक. ओके ओके, नाउ अभी हम लोग पब्लिक ईटिंग के बारे में बात करेंगे, मतलब नहीं स्टॉल के पास खड़े होकर बात करना, आई गेस बात करना नहीं, सॉरी, खाना. लेट्स रीड इट. रूल नंबर 210. A waiter who takes your order by table is approximately half a waiter. Simple explanation, this is a humorous opinion that personal service matters. Technology is useful, but genuine interaction and menu knowledge make for a better dining experience. Example, a waiter who recommends dishes and answers questions often provide a better experience than someone who simply enters your order on a table. Key takeaway, good service is about people, not just technology. Rule number 211, which is don't eat lobsters. ये क्या लिखा है? Lobsters, okay, over 2 pounds. The bigger they get, the worse they get. And never order lobster tails. ये क्या होता है? Lobster, yeah. Which are almost always frozen. Okay. Simple explanation, smaller lobsters are generally more tender. Many restaurant lobster tails are frozen, while whole fresh lobster often tastes better. Example, choose a smaller whole lobster instead of an oversized frozen tail. Key takeaway, freshness and size matters more than quality. Rule number 212. The right way to hold a coffee cup is ring finger on the bottom, thumb on the top. Simple explanation, holding a cup this way provides better balance and looks more natural. Example, support the cup gently inside instead of hooking a finger through the handle. Oh, अच्छा, okay, small details improve etiquettes. ओके, अब ये हमें सिखा रहे हैं कि कैसे होल्ड करना चाहिए, विच इज़ ऑल्सो गुड. ओके, काफ़ी छोटी छोटी चीज़ें सिखाई जाती हैं. अगर आप लोगों ने पास्ट एपिसोड्स देखा होगा तो आप लोगों को पता होगा, बहुत छोटी छोटी डिटेल्स लाइक दी गई हैं इस बुक में, विच इज़ ऑल्सो गुड. या ओके, नाउ रूल नंबर 213. व्हेन डाइनिंग अलोन, टेक्स्ट as much as you like. Simple explanation, if you are eating alone, using your phone isn't disturbing anyone. Example, reply to message while waiting for your food. Key takeaway, phone use is acceptable. Phone use is acceptable when you are by yourself. Let me take a sip of water, bro. मेरा गला सूख गया पूरा. Okay, now rule number 214. When dining with company, text only when they leave the table. Simple explanation, your attention should be on the people you are with, not your phone. ये बात बिल्कुल सही बोली. Example, if your friend goes to the restroom, that's an appropriate. Okay, मेरे को लगा opportunity लिखा है, but yeah, that's an appropriate time to check messages. Key takeaway, give people your full attention. Rule number 215, don't talk on the phone at the table. Simple explanation, phone conversation disturb both your companion and nearby dinners. Example, Step outside if you need to answer an important call. Key takeaway: respect everyone sharing the dining space. Rule number 216: don't lecture servers or create unnecessary drama. Be cool. Simple explanation: treat restaurant staff politely, avoid showing off, complaining unnecessarily, or asking for unresponsible flavors. Un- Unresponsible flavor, yeah. Example: speak respectfully if there is a problem with your order. Key takeaway: good manners are remembered. यार आई एम सॉरी इस चीज़ के लिए, सॉरी फॉर द बर्ब. ओके, good manners are remembered. Rule number 217, like 217, which says: if you see a misspelled roadside sign advertising fresh produce, stop and buy some. Simple explanation: the humorous rule suggests that small local farm often sell fresher produce than large store. Okay. Example: a roadside stand selling fresh peaches may offer better quality than supermarket. Key takeaway: local food is often worth trying. Rule number 218: half price burritos are never a great idea. Simple explanation: extremely cheap prepared food can sometimes indicate lower quality or freshness. Example: if a restaurant offers usually discounted burritos, considered why they are discounted. Key takeaway: don't let low price override good judgment. Rule number 219: avoid. यार ये avoid अलग अलग लिखा है, I don't know, ऐसे ही लिखा जाता है, but I don't know. Okay, let's proceed. Avoid loose candy sitting next to the cash register. Simple explanation: open candy bowls handled by many people may not be the most hygienic choice. Example: choose seal packaged candy instead. Key takeaway: think about cleanness before convinces. Okay. Think about cleanliness before convenience. Okay. Rule number 220, which says: tip generally tip generalius whenever tipping a customary whatever. Simple explanation: the book recommends rewarding good service generalius. Whatever the fine is this, bro? Generously. Okay. Note that tipping customs vary by country and restaurant. Example: if tipping is expected where you are, reward attentive service fairly. Key takeaway: respect the people who serves you. Rule number 221: you don't need to sample the soup because the soup will almost invariably taste like soup. Example, sorry, simple explanation: this joke is suggesting that sampling soup before ordering is usually unnecessary because you already know what soup tastes like. Okay. Example: instead of asking for soup sample, simply order the one and that sound appealing. Key takeaway: don't overcomplicate simple decisions. Rule number 222: you can sample the ice cream. Okay. Simple explanation: unlike soup, ice cream comes in many unique flavors, so tasting before choosing is perfectly responsible. Example: sample pistachio and salted caramel before deli- um, deciding. Okay, deciding. Key takeaway: taste when the flavor generally matters. Rule number 223, like 223, split the bill split the bill fairly, but don't make it unnecessarily complicated. Simple explanation: sharing expenses is fine, but don't waste everyone's time calculating tiny differences. Example: if everyone ordered similar meal, divide the bill evenly. Key takeaway: fairness should also be practical. Rule number 224: offer to pay sincerely. Example: if you genuinely want to pay, make a polite offer. Don't turn paying the bill into an argument. Example: say allow me once or twice, then accept other person's decision gratefully, gracefully. Key takeaway: generously should be effortless, not theatrical. Rule number 225: saying allow me without reaching for the check isn't convincing. Simple explanation: if you offer to pay, actually make the offer to take the bill. Example: reach for the check when you offer instead of only saying the words. Yeah, very cool, yeah. Okay. Actions matter more than polite phrases. Rule number 226 to 230: how to split the bill. Simple explanation: the book's overall advice is to keep bill splitting simple, fair, and drama free, avoiding turning the end of a meal into a good financial negotiation. Example: use one person to pay and let everyone एक second reimburse digitally afterward, whatever. Key takeaway: protect the good mood of the meal, don't ruin it over the bill. Things every man need to know about eating in public. Oh, sorry, now I got to know. भाई साहब, ये तो भाई मेरे पे मीम अप्लाई होगा, जो गरीब हुए हैं ना, आदत से ही गरीब हो। मुझे लगा कि ईटिंग इन पब्लिक दैट मीन्स कि रोड पे खड़े होके खाना, बट इट इज़ टॉकिंग अबाउट द होल लाइक एरिया, लाइक इन रेस्टोरेंट और इन होटल, स्ट्रीट पे भी खा सकते हैं। बट यार मेरी भाई सोच, आई एम सो सॉरी अबाउट इट। बट यार लेट्स प्रोसीड टू रूल नंबर 231: never the crumble. Sometimes the crisp, always the cobbler cobbler, whatever. Simple explanation: this is a humorous food opinion. The author believes cobblers are the best fruit dessert because they have the perfect balance of fruit and toppings. Mm, Example: if a restaurant offers crumbles, crisp, and hey Bhagwan, sorry for the yawning, sir. If a restaurant offers crumble, crisp, and peach cobbler, choose the cobbler. Are. Key takeaway: some classics never disappoint. Rule number 232: in a bar or dinner, when you have a choice, face the door, not the TV. Better stories. Simple explanation: watching people and interacting with your surrounding often leads to more interesting conversation than staring at the television. Example: sit where you can observe the room instead of focusing on the sports screen. Key takeaway: life is more interesting than television. सही बात है यार, entertaining. Okay, life is more entertaining than television. Rule number 233: if a child under the age of 10 is selling it, then you have to buy it. Simple explanation: support children who are working hard on laminate stands, bake sales, or school fundraiser fundraisers. Okay, fundraisers. Example: buy a cup of lemonade from neighborhood child even if you're not thirsty. Okay. Key takeaway: kindness matters more than purchase. Rule number 234. 1 2 3 नहीं हुआ. Okay. at at a dinner, never order something that involves a sauce ending in essay. Aise? Whatever. A simple explanation: fancy French style sauces usually aren't a dinner's specialty. Stick to what the restaurant does best. Example: choose pancakes or burgers instead of eggs. Mm, Bearnaise, whatever, at the roadside dinner. Key takeaway: order food that मैचेस द रेस्टोरेंट स्ट्रेंथ. ये तो हम लोगों ने पढ़ा था, है ना, इस वाले रूल को. बट ओके, लेट्स प्रोसीड टू रूल नंबर 235 which says order seafood in a seafood restaurant, stick house, and vegetables in a farm to table place. Simple explanation: every restaurant has specialties. Order what they are known for. सही बात है. Example: don't order steak at sushi restaurant. या सही बात है. Key takeaway: eat where the cafe exists. मुझे नींद आ रही है, मतलब नींद नहीं आ रही है, यॉर्निंग आ रही है. सॉरी यार, सॉरी. रूल नंबर 236: अवॉइड savory desserts. Simple explanation: the author humorously argues that desserts should be sweet, not salty or savory. सही बात है. Example: choose chocolate cake over bacon ice cream. Key takeaway: dessert should feel like dessert. Rule number 237: sharing a dessert is no way to end a meal. Simple explanation: sometimes everyone deserts their own desserts. Sometimes everyone deserves their own dessert. Example: instead of splitting one cheesecake, order two if both of you want dessert. Don't compromise on dessert. सही बात है. Rule number 238 that said when sharing dessert, no boundaries. No boundaries. Simple explanation: if you do decide to share, enjoy it freely without worrying about perfect fairness. Example: take another bite if you want it. Key takeaway: sharing should be enjoyable. Rule number 239: water lemon is the least faithful artificial flavor. Simple explanation: artificial water lemon flavor tastes very different from real water lemon. Example: water lemon candy rarely tastes like actual lemon. Water lemon, नींबू पानी इसको बेसिकली बोलते हैं. की टेकअवे: फ्रेश फ्रूट इज़ बेटर देन इमिटेशन. Rule number 240: a sandwich tastes exactly 1/3 better when it's made by someone else. Simple explanation: food often feel more enjoyable when someone else prepares it for you. सही बात है, वाह. Example: a sandwich made by your friend somehow taste better than the same sandwich you made for yourself. Key takeaway: part of great food is the experience. Okay. Rule number 241: the three most important word to say in a dinner: extra crispy. Simple explanation: many fried foods taste better when cooked until extra crispy. Example: ask for extra crispy hash browns or fries. Key takeaway: texture matters. Rule number 242: beware the restaurant where the waiter steers you toward the burger. Simple explanation: if a serve if a server okay if a server recommends the burger over everything else, it may means the restaurant isn't confident in its specialty dishes, okay, not dinners. Example: a seafood restaurant recommends burger might warning sign. Key takeaway: notice that restaurants recommend, yeah. Rule number 243: no matter how killer the mac and cheese is supposed to be, it will be invariably pretty good. Simple explanation: mac and cheese is hard to ruin. Every average version are usually enjoyable. Example: ordering a mac and cheese is generally a safe choice. Key takeaway: some comfort foods are reliable, satisfying. Rule number 244, which is when an item in a wedding vending machine is treat teetering on the precipice, it must be dislodged, whatever. Okay, let's read the simple explanation. If your snack is stuck, try to acknowledge it to lose but safely. Simple explanation: buy another snack above it instead of shaking the machine. Key takeaway: be patient and stay safe. Rule number 245: but only by purchasing the product above it. The safest way to free a stuck snack is buying the item above it. Okay, example: select the product above may push both items down. Never shake और climb vending machines. ये चीज़ मैंने कार्टून में देख रखा है. But yeah, okay. Rule number 246: unless the product is question is baked chips. Simple explanation: this is a joke. The author isn't a fan of baking chips. Example: if only baked chips are available, may leave them there. Key takeaway: everyone has food preference. सही बात है. Rule number 247: there isn't a hunger that baked chips can satisfy. Simple explanation: another humorous exaggeration suggesting baking chips aren't very satisfying. Baking ही लिखा है ना. Baked chips, okay, baked chips aren't very satisfying. Example: choose a more filling snacks if you are truly hungry, okay, not thirsty. Key takeaway: pick snacks that actually satisfy you. Rule number 248: cheese it's obviously are the ideal. Simple explanation: the author considers cheese it's one of the best vending machine snack. Example: if available, cheese it's are the recommended choice. Key takeaway: have dependable favorite snacks. Rule number 249: when a waitress in a breakfast joint put puts her hand on your shoulder or tucks in your clothing tags, it is a gift. Simple explanation: this refers the warm, caring atmosphere found in many local dinners where staff treats customer like family. Example: a server noticed you tag sticking out. The quality fixes it. Key takeaway: appreciate genuine kindness. Rule number 250. Finally, okay. Don't keep lists of what you don't like. Keep lists of what you haven't liked yet. Simple explanation: stay open minded. Your tastes change over the time. सही बात है. Example: you may dislike kale as a child but enjoy it as an adult. Key takeaway: keep trying new foods. Rule number 251: it's impossible to drink a gallon of milk without pushing a vomit. Very true. Simple explanation: a humorous reminder not to attempt ridiculous food challenges. Example: avoid viral eating contests that are unsafe. Key takeaway: don't consume discomfort with achievement. Rule number 252: foods you dislike as child often becomes favorite as an adult. Example include corned beef hash, heating in cream sauce, collard greens, kale, rye crisp, rocks, field peas. Simple explanation: your plates mature with age. सही बात है. Example: many adults eventually enjoy the foods they once refused to eat. सही बात है, ये इससे मैं agree करता हूँ. Key takeaway: give old foods a second chance. Rule number 253: always ask for a recommendation, don't always take it. Simple explanation: ask servers what they recommend, but make your own decision based on your preference. Example: if a recommendation doesn't appeal to you, order something you will actually enjoy. Key takeaway: advice is valuable, but your taste matters more. Taste matter most. Rule number 254: no jokes you think of in the restaurant bathroom is worth bringing back to the table. Simple explanation: not every funny thought needs to be shared. Some jokes are better left unsaid. Example: if you think of a crude joke in the restroom, keep it to yourself. Key takeaway: good judgment is a part of good manners. Rule number 255: especially if it's witty, take on how. Employees must wash hands. Simple explanation: everyone has made that joke before. It's not original as it feels. Example: skip the obvious restroom humors. Key takeaway: avoid predictable jokes. Rule number 256: use a coffee sleeve only when necessary and remove it when you don't need it anymore. Simple explanation: coffee sleeves are useful for every hot drinks, but unnecessary once the cup cools. भाई साहब ऐसी भी चीज़ होती है, ये मेरे को आज पता चला. एग्जाम्पल: रिमूव द स्लीव्स आफ्टर द कॉफ़ी बिकम्स comfortable to hold. Key takeaway: use things for their purpose, not for your habit, not out of habit. भाई साहब ऐसी चीज़ें होती है, मेरे को आज पता चला. बट या इट्स ओके. थिंग्स एवरी मैन नीड्स टू नो अबाउट ईटिंग इन पब्लिक. रूल नंबर 256 to 260: हाउ टू वेट फॉर टेबल. हाँ ओके यहाँ पे बताया ही जा रहा है. व्हाट द फाइन, फिर ये क्यों लिखा गया? ओके. डिसाइड इफ इट्स वर्थ द वेट. Simple explanation: before waiting 30 to 60 minutes, ask yourself whether the restaurant is really worth it. Key takeaway: sometimes the best decisions is not to eat somewhere else. Rule number 258: if you stay relaxed, have a drink, compliment your date, Enjoy the conversation, don't make waiting feel miserable. A simple explanation. The waiting time is a part of evening. Make it enjoyable instead of complaining. Example: talk, laugh, and enjoy each other's company instead of staring at the pager. Key takeaway: patience makes experience better. Rule number 259: ask politely if the wait is longer than expected. Simple explanation: it's okay to check with the host after responsible amount of time, but don't ask every few minutes. Example: if you were told 30 minutes and it's been 45, politely ask for an update. Key takeaway: respect for staff's work. Rule number 260: if you date keeps pestering the host, reconsider the date. Simple explanation: how someone treats service workers says a lot about their characters. Example: a respectful person waits patiently instead of arguing with the host. Key takeaway: kindness is attractive. Rule number 261: of all the ethic restaurants, Indian places are the most least likely to have enough room on the table. Simple explanation: Indian meals often include many dishes. Curious rice, ये क्या लिखा है? Curries, rice, bread, um, chutneys. Okay, क्यूरीज लिखा है ना यार, या करीज. ओ करी खाया आपने? करी चावल. ओके ओके, मैं क्यूरी पर मेरे को लग रहा था कि कुछ तो गलत मैं पढ़ रहा हूँ. ओके, करीज, राइस, ब्रेड्स, चटनीज एंड साइड्स. सीड्स लिखा है या साइड्स, वॉट एवर. सो टेबल फिल्स अप क्विकली. अरे यार, माइक में थोड़ी घिच हुई होगी तो मेरे को माफ़ करना. Whatever. Okay, let's proceed. Example: order 2 curries, naan, biryani, raita, and drinks, and suddenly there is hardly any space left. सही बात है, बहुत सारी चीज़ें होती है. Expect the fest. की टेकवे था ये. Rule number 262: when in doubt, go with the lamb biryani. लैम्प आपको पता है, वो आई गेस गोट बिरयानी बोलते हैं जैसे. Explanation: the author humorously suggests lamb biryani as a reliable choice to many Indian restaurants. Example: if you can't decide between several dishes, biryani is usually the safe option. And key takeaway: have dependable favorite. सही बात है, बिरयानी मेरी फेवरेट है ब्रो. लाइक बिरयानी यार, क्या चीज़ है ब्रो. मेरे को याद आ गया यार, बट इट्स ओके. रूल नंबर 263: द prix fix menu will involve a crappy dessert. Simple explanation: fixed price menu often include a basic dessert that isn't as good as the main course. Example: a wonderful dinner may end with an average slice of cake. Key takeaway: sometimes ordering dessert सेपरेटली इज़ अ बेटर. सही बताऊँ, मेरे को आज तक कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री डिश, डेजर्ट या फिर कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री ड्रिंक नहीं मिला. सही बता रहा हूँ. या ओके, बट ओके, इट्स ओके. रूल नंबर 264: there are wonderful strawberries and great cantaloupes, but there is no such things as an usual good banana. Simple explanation: some fruits vary greatly is quality. Bananas are generally consistent. Example: Strawberry. One strawberry can be amazing, but bananas usually taste similar. Key takeaway: some foods are naturally more predictable. Key rule number 265: your fruit salad will have too much lemon. Simple explanation: restaurants often use expensive lemon to fill fruit salads. Example: half the bowl is water lemon and cantaloupe. Key takeaway: manage your expectations. Rule number 266: less assume, more bouch or bouquet. What is it? Bouquet. Bouch लिखा है किस bouch. Okay. Simple explanation: an assume bouch is tiny complimentary bite served before a meal. The author jokes that he would rather have a larger portion. Simple explanation, sorry, simple हो गया. Example: instead of a tiny decorative bite, serve something more लिखा है substantial. Okay. Key takeaway: flavor is great, but so in quantity. Okay, rule number 267: it is impossible to describe the taste of food goat cheese. Simple explanation: some food must be experienced rather than explained. Okay, example: no description fully captured the creamy, tangy flavor of excellent goat cheese. Taste is personal. Rule number 268 to 271: can I send my order back? Okay. अपने खाने को वापस कैसे भेजे? लाइक इफ़ यू ऑर्डर्ड समथिंग एंड यू डोंट लाइक इट, या फिर वो तुम्हें नहीं खाना है, सो हाउ यू कैन रीसेंड इट, लाइक रिटर्न इट, सॉरी नॉट रीसेंड इट. ओके, लेट्स रीड इट. यही लिखा है ना, कहीं मैं गलत तो नहीं पढ़ा, बट ओके. रूल नंबर 16: इज़ इट क्लियरली ओवर कुकड और अंडर कुकड? येस. Simple explanation: if your food is officially cooked incorrectly, you have every right to ask it for to be replaced. देखा, सही बोल रहा था मैं. ओके, अपने खाने को वापस कैसे करें यार? मेरे को चलो ये सारी चीज़ें तो एक बहाना हो गया कि भाई मेरे पास एक रीज़न हो गया बेसिकली. बहाना छोड़ो कि हाँ भाई मेरा खाना अच्छा से नहीं पका है. मुझे तब जानना है तब कैसे वापस करे जब साला सब चीज़ सही हो, लेकिन तुम्हें ऑर्डर कुछ और करना था, लेकिन तुमने जल्दबाजी में कुछ और कर दिया. आई वांट टू नो अबाउट इट ब्रो, बट इट्स ओके. क्या पता इसमें बताया गया हो. एग्जाम्पल: यू ऑर्डर अ मीडियम स्टिक बट इट अराइव well done, or your chicken is still raw inside. Key takeaway: mistake is cooking should be corrected politely. Rule number 269: did the waiter mishear your order? Yes. Simple explanation: if the server brings the wrong dish because of misunderstanding, politely let them know so they can fix it. Okay. Example: if you ordered grilled fish but received chicken, so वही चीज़ है. ओके, रॉन्ग ऑर्डर वाला. की टेकअवे: रेस्टोरेंट एरर्स शुड बी करेक्टेड. ये क्या है? courteously. Okay, rule number 270: your date doesn't like her dish. Of course, that's horrible. Will get you a new one right away. Simple explanation: if your dining companion genuinely dislike or has a problem with their meal, it's perfectly acceptable to ask for another dish. Okay, सही बात है. Example: your date finds the food spoiled excessively salty or simply receives something different from what was expected. Key takeaway: help make the dining experience enjoyable for everyone. Rule number 271, which is the last rule of this episode and the chapter 3 too, which says you just don't like it. Tongue luck. Simple explanation: if the restaurant prepared your meal correctly and exactly as ordered, but you simply don't enjoy the taste, it's generally not appreciate to send it back. Example: you order a new cuisine, realize it's not your preference, that expect the restaurant to replace it for free. सही में ऐसा होता है. Okay, key takeaway: only return food because of genuine mistake or quality issues, not because it doesn't match your personal taste. Okay, so finally we have completed, or we have basically covered our chapter 3, which was food. And yeah, अब हमारा है next chapter, which is chapter 4, working. So yes, हमारा चैप्टर 3 भी कंप्लीट हो गया. भाई साहब काफ़ी ज़्यादा लंबा था ये, जेन्युइनली बहुत ज़्यादा लंबा चैप्टर था, बट या वी हैव डन इट. एंड आई होप अगर आप लोग अभी तक इस वीडियो को देख रहे हो, आप में से कोई भी, देन कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशंस दैट यू हैव अ लॉट ऑफ पेशेंस इन यू, क्योंकि 99.9% people have already left the video and you are still here, that means you are actually concerned about your self improvement या फिर life. Like seriously, you really want to improve your life, bro. And this is a sign कि आप लोग मतलब अभी तक यहाँ पे हो. That's the sign that you are actually serious about it. So या उस चीज़ के लिए कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशन. एंड मेरे को इमोजी ना एक 2 इमोजीज सेंड करना, एक रेड एंड एक वाइट, ठीक है, सो दैट आई कैन नो अबाउट यू कि भाई हाँ आपने इस वीडियो को एंड तक देखा है. सो येस, आई होप आप लोगों को इससे कुछ सीखने को मिला होगा. एंड या नाउ लेट्स एंड दिस एपिसोड. अब मैं मिलता हूँ इसके नेक्स्ट एपिसोड में. टिल देन ऑलवेज स्टे स्ट्रॉन्ग एंड कीप इम्प्रूविंग योर सेल्फ. या सी यू.